Hi everyone, this is me, Morgan Birch, reporting for Kids First, age 11 and a half, and today we're reviewing the DVD episodes called Mack and Moxy, the Great Helpee Heroes, brought to you by End Circle Entertainment. This is just a great series. It teaches you what it's like to be a superhero. I'm not talking about laser vision or superpowers, but what it's like to touch somebody in your own community and be a superhero there. I think this is definitely a great lesson for all age ranges, especially 3 to 8-year-olds. Now, a scary word that they might not know is humanitarian. It's 12 letters long, and it's a scary word for them, and it was even a little scary for me. Luckily, Mack and Moxy are here to help and save the day and tell them what this great word means and what it's like to be them, as well as telling them what they do. This show partners with many charities like the World Wildlife Fund, as well as Save the Children, America Red Cross, and Feeding America, all of which are great charities. Each episode shows a different charity and what it's about, so I think this is definitely a great idea for many different shows, especially this one. Now our story begins with Max and Moxy. They're usually playing around and dilly-dallying and messing around, but then an alert happens, and it's time for them to save another great Helpee once again, which this is definitely a serious emergency, because if they don't save it in time, Shellfish Sheldon, who is played by Hank Azaria, will come and take it and keep all its happiness to itself, which will not be a good thing and is kind of a big deal. You also might know Hank Azaria from The Simpsons. Just wanted to let you know, because he disguises his voice pretty well in this, and he has a great accent when he plays his character for sure. Now the Admiral actually comes and tells them, okay, I'm going to send a Helpee person, or a trooper in this case, and usually the Admirals are great celebrity guest stars, like Josh Duhamel, as well as Cal Penn, and Eva LaRue, which are all definitely great stars. And even Rachel Ray shows up in a couple of episodes, but not in this episode. I'm really hoping that we'll be able to see her soon. So he usually sends them with a trooper like the kids, and they're real kids, and then they get into a sparkle machine and they go to Helpee Land, where they meet a Helpee who needs help. They usually help them, and then in return they tell them where the great Helpee is and save the Helpee. Then they come back to reality, and it's so much fun. And usually after the end of the episodes, which is my favorite part and my favorite characters, they usually show you what each charity does, which I think is definitely great, because then you'll find out what they really do, as well as a sing-along song. And be ready, because they actually do have lyrics, so get ready for a little karaoke in your house soon, which is definitely great. I loved the fact that this is all about charity and everything. It's just really just wonderful. And the music got stuck in my head a couple of times, and I was laughing a couple of times as well. My favorite characters are just all these people that we get to help when we get to see the different charities, which is definitely great. My favorite episode is probably A Friend Who Reads is a Friend Indeed. I'm part of Book Pals, and we read to children at schools, and I definitely love the fact about reading to other children. And I like to read myself, so I was really happy and really excited when they came out with this, and it was just so much fun. Now, the animation is actually a cartoon like you see right now, but there's also a bit of real life in it. And they actually show real life stories and just great things that definitely every child should know about, because the world is a tough place and we all need to rely on each other and help each other as well. And that's what being a humanitarian is all about. I'd say the age range for this would probably be 3 through 8. It's perfect, and don't beware, but the kids might be having you doing humanitarian deeds with them, and I applaud that, so go ahead and do them. Now, I give this 5 out of 5 huggable and helping stars. Bye, see you next time on Kids First.